What you guys, got another video here for you. In this one we're going to be looking at how we can resolve the issue called "this program has been blocked for your protection." This one's been requested on my forum, as you can see, by Morbis or Mobis. Basically he's saying he's having issues trying to install a program and he's getting this error message popping up and saying it's not trusted, the publisher's not trusted, and he's saying he's have to go through the command prompt to resolve some of these issues. So I'm going to show you some steps that you can take to try and resolve this issue. Now, one of the ways of doing it is getting a program called File Unassigner, and it's the tiny little program, as you can see here. You can download this. You will need to have the .NET framework installed to run this program. Once you've got that, all you need to do is get your program onto the desktop, and you can see here we have our unassigner here, file unassigner, and you just need to drop that straight onto the program, and you can see here it says successfully unassigned. Done. That's it, and you should be able to install that program without any issues. So as soon as you've done that, when you click on your program, which is this program here, this is what you're going to get on the screen. I take it you'll get this error message popping up, and then this is what's going to happen. You won't be able to install that program. Now you can also go through and try to install it, but I'm going to show you some other steps that you can take. Okay, so first off, let's go ahead and go down to the start button here and its settings, and we're going to take a look at the settings panel inside here. Now we're going to go into network and internet, and once you get in here you should see either Wi-Fi if you've got a Wi-Fi connection or Ethernet. If you are using a Wi-Fi connection, you will need to follow these steps in your Wi-Fi connection tab here, but I haven't got Wi-Fi and I've got Ethernet, so I'm going to click on Ethernet here. So you just repeat this process on Wi-Fi and Ethernet if you want to. Come down to here and you should see internet options. Click on that, and once you've got this open, you should see this panel open here, which is pretty familiar. So we're going to go into the security tab here, hit security, and what you want to do here, you want to go down to where it says custom level. Have a look inside here, pull this tab down a little bit here until you see where it says launching applications and unsafe files. You should see prompt recommended, and that's because it's been set like that for default. What you could do is enable this temporarily and install that, and it should allow that to go through. Okay, and then click OK here. You can always reverse the cycle back if you wish, or disable it just for temporary until you do that. That's one way of having a look at doing that there. Another way of doing it is also going into content here, and if you look inside content you should see certificates and publishers. Inside here you want to click on the publishers tab, and again, as you can see, because it's related to trusted publishers and untrusted publishers, you want to look in the untrusted publishers here, and if it's listed here you want to remove that. Okay, and you can also add it into the trusted publishers, and you can do that by clicking on imports, and this will open up the welcome to the certificate import wizard, and then you would want to go through this process of locating that file and adding it into the trusted programs area here. Another thing you can do once you're inside here is go to the advanced tab here, and we want to check the advanced security settings if you're having that much trouble with it. So once you pull this bar down, go to the security area here, and you should see there's 3 ticks here that you can play with. One is, as you can see here, check for publisher's certificate, and also check for server certification, and also check for the signature on downloaded programs. You could just remove these 3 if you wish, if you're having that amount of trouble trying to do what you're trying to do, and that should resolve that issue for you. You can always put them back or reset back to default settings if that's what you wish to do once you've finished doing that. Okay, but pretty much that's how you can resolve that issue there. So what we're going to do here is back out of this and close this off. So that's one area. Another way you want to do is click on the start button here and also go back into the settings panel, and you want to go into the privacy tab. Inside privacy you want to look in the general area here, and you should see smart screen. If you're having trouble downloading the program because it's coming up with a warning then you want to turn off the smart screen temporarily, okay, so you can get that file down. And also you can mess around with the UAC as well when you're installing. I shall show you that right now. So remember just to disable the smart screen temporarily while you're downloading that file. So another area here, let me just quickly open this up here, and if I view the downloads area here, you can see untrusted publisher. You will get this red area here, and that's what we're going to be doing. If you took off the smart screen, that would not show up and you will be able to download that file. So let me just quickly show the UAC area. So I'm going to right click on the start button here and go control panel, and this is another thing you can try to resolve your issue. Go into the user accounts here, and then what you want to do is click on user accounts, and you should see change user account control settings, and you want to look here for the user account control settings for the UAC, and you can turn this off temporarily. Click OK, log off the system, so you'd have to log off the system and then log back on, and then you should be able to install that piece of software. It's not recommended to leave this off, it's there for protection really. Like any of these settings, you don't really want to leave them off permanently, and there is a way to do it in group policy, but I'll probably cover that in another video. So now we've got that done, that's the UAC area here. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go to the location of this file in the downloads folder and then run it, and I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to right click on the start button, and then we're going to go to command prompt with admin, say yes to the UAC, and once you've got this open you should see administrator command prompt here. And what you can do here is we can then type cd / and then we're going to go users and then / and then the name of the account that you're using / and then downloads, like so. Hit enter, and this will take you into the downloads area. Now we want to do setup, which is the name of the file that we're trying to run, .exe, and if you do that, the program should then run exactly like this here. And the reason why is because we're running as administrator, and it should do that and open up that file. And that's, you have to have the name of the file. This is this file inside the downloads area, and I'll quickly show you where that is here. So if we go to here and then downloads, you'll see that file is inside there, and we've just run that file. You can run any file inside there by using the command prompt in this manner, but basically that's that. The other way of doing it is to run the account as a super administrator, and this should do it, but you don't want to leave this enabled all the time because it's not a good thing to do, but we'll try and show you how to do that. So what you want to do if you want to do this method is to open up the command prompt as admin again, and once you've got that open here, you want to do net user, like so, and then administrator, just like so, and then space / active, and then colon and yes. And then once you've done that, you can push enter, and it should say the command completed successfully. Once you've done that, you can now log off the system. You need to log off, so I'm going to sign out. Once you've signed out, you should be able to log back in, and now you should see this administrator account that's now been activated. Okay, you want to sign in. Now if it's not been created yet, it will need to create that account, so you need to go through that process, but don't worry about that. Once you get to this stage, you're in the super administrator account. We can then go to the start button here, File Explorer, and then what you want to do is go into this PC, into the C drive, then users, and then find the account that you've got. Okay, so the account which was Brightech, and then where that file was, either the desktop or downloads or wherever you've got it stored, then you can safely run this file from here as the super administrator. Okay, once you've completed that process and installed the program, what you want to do, you can then log off, sign out, then you want to go back into your account, and we want to disable this administrator account. So we're going to log in here, just like so. And once we're back logged in, we want to open up the command prompt with admin, and what we need to do here is type in net user and then an active colon and then no, just like so, and this will turn that feature off. I think that's going to be about it for this video. I think that's covered just about everything there. There is other ways of going into local policy settings for security policy settings, and also group policy, and we'll probably cover that in another video. But anyway, I think this one's going to cover it. My name is Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Hope this video, guys, helps you out. If it does, then hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button if you want to keep up to date when I upload new videos. Also, if you've got any problems with your computers or any questions, just like Mobis did, then you can post them on the forums, and I shall do my best to make those videos for you. Anyway, take it easy, and I shall see you again in the next video. Bye for now.